Hey teachers. Here's a fun way to embed in Google Sites. This is not like the fortune cookie game. I mean EMBED, which is to put inside Google Site. I'm going to show you how I use Embed. While you can have several apps syncing up with each other with the data and feeding into a Google site, if you have too many apps talking to each other, it can lead to delays in the sync, the SYNC. So you don't want to have too much behind this. They're not pictures of a graph. They are an actual graph that's embedded and is accepting live responses to a Google form. So here's the beginning of the road. I grab this send link, I send it around. I have a QR code that's posted on our bulletin board for March Madness, and the QR code is not ever going to change. So in each of these rounds, I basically am going to redo the same form so that the QR code leads to the same place and is always the most current round. And I've got my responses going into a Google Sheet, and here is the Google Sheet. I'm creating graphs, inserting them from the data in the sheet as the data comes in. So highlighting the column instead of the individual cells I want to graph. There are three separate dashboards here, and I use insert and embed. I'll get back to those two things in a second. Round two just started, so the results are coming in. To insert into a Google Sheets a graph, highlight that column and click Insert Chart. And this is the results of Fault in Our Stars versus Outsiders. I'm going to publish this chart with an embed code. Publish. And I want to leave it interactive because I want them to be able to see results as they come in live. Are you sure? Yes. Okay. So it's already highlighted for us. Press Control C to copy. Now I'm going to go back to that Google site and I'm going to remember from Insert, I click Embed. I'm going to click on Embed Code because that's what I just copied. Control V pastes it. And this is what it would look like. All right, since this is March Madness nerd style, I want all four of the battles to be showing their results here for round two tomorrow when kids are answering this Google form. No one sees this Google sheet, so it doesn't really matter where these graphs are. But if I want to move the graph, I click away, then highlight it again, and then I can move it. Now I'm going to insert another graph. I really want this graph to change as it populates and include all the data that comes in fresh. So I'm not going to just select these cells. I'm going to click on the entire column. Then click Insert Chart. I publish chart, click Embed, Publish, Confirm, and Control C. And then back to the Google site that I am editing. All right, I'm in Editor. I'm just in Pages right now, so I got to make sure I'm in Insert to find the Embed option. I'm not doing it by URL. I'm doing it by embed code. Control V, next. And now I need it to be this big. Drag the frame around as long as it's including what I need it to include. This is not going to crop like an image, but I can drag it. Right, so previewing it, it's going to look like this. There we go. They can see enough of the title to see who answered the same way that they did and who was winning. I'm going to do that for all four of these battles. And the next round, there'll be two battles. Because I guess that's how March Madness works. I also use Embed with Canva designs that I make. So here is our newsletter for the school. It is a Google site. I've embedded this Canva design into this Google site. Here's where you go to the editing view of a Google site. Does that look familiar? The bottom right pencil, you click it. If I want to switch it out for the next edition, I click it, I choose it and choose the pencil. And look at that. I could choose a Control A and delete it, paste in the next design. Here's how to get an embed code for your Canva design. The share button's on the top right. I choose more, and here's the embed. HTML embed code is what I use. I copy it and then I put it in with the insert, or I replace something that's already embedded, just pasting in the new code. I'll do that with the previous editions quite often since I don't want to have to drag it to be enormous enough for everybody to see the whole page. I don't want to do that more than a few times. So all I have to do is just replace the embed code of the old one with the new embed code that I got out of Canva's share feature. Again, is where we were. What I love about it is that you are displaying to the World Wide Web the most recent edition automatically. So if I end up going into a Canva design and I need to take something out really quick before too many people look at it, I need to fix something, in other words, because it's a live link that syncs up with the most recent version, and Embed is just the perfect feature for that particular purpose.